Hi everyone. So we finally have a date for the upcoming Neetpg 2024 and that is 11th of August. However, what we don't have clarity over is the next part of the statement that the exam will be conducted in two shifts. Whether it's going to be a morning and afternoon session where the students will be given an option of opting for either, or whether the main exam is going to be split into two parts like the FMG exam. Trust me, right now, no one has any information about this. Stop breaking your head over it. Don't waste any more time on thinking how these two shifts are going to be adjusted. They have mentioned that they will give us more information in due course of time and they will publish it on their website. So, this is something you don't have control over and you cannot possibly do anything about it. So, stop speculating, stop assuming. Another information that is given is that the eligibility cutoff is 15th of August for those who are currently doing their internship. And that's the only bit of information that we have. But what is the journey forward that we have to take is that we have to make a timetable. And that timetable, I have made a tiny one for you, keeping in mind that you have to take at least two good rounds of revision before this exam. Considering today's day is almost over, we have 36 days starting tomorrow, and every day and every minute of this is going to matter. So starting tomorrow, I've given you a 3-day plan of 6 subjects. So I think I've kept the subjects which are pretty doable, that is the shorter subjects: psychiatry, radio, ortho, anesthesia, forensic and skin. So of course for this you will rely more on LRR as well as your previous year questions. After that, a single day for physiology, again doable. Then, as they say, eat the frog first. So finish off these two volatile subjects which are probably going to give you sleepless nights later on. So 10th, 11th and 12th goes for anatomy and biochem. 2 days dedicated I have kept for pharmacology because most students find trouble in this subject. So I want, again, you should take 2 proper days and finish it off. 2 days for ENT ophthalm, so practically 1 day per subject. 3 days for medicine, which should be doable because by now you have finished off anat, pharma and physio. Thereafter, you have 2 days for surgery, and since you have considerably finished a great chunk of your syllabus by now, so 22nd I have kept as a grand test. You give a grand test early morning, take a 1 hour break, do the review of that grand test on the same day, in which you're going to first analyze all your incorrect ones, then you will scan through all your correct questions, and after that you might be left with 3 to 4 hours in that day. So what you'll do is nothing. You will rest, because after this I really don't know when will you get that opportunity to rest as such. So do what best you can accommodate in these 3 to 4 hours, be it just catching up on sleep or just probably just relaxing. Okay, thereafter you have 3 days for OBGY as you get down from your rest. So 3 days of OBG, 1 day of pediatrics, 2 days of PSM. And then finally the last 3 days I've kept for path and micro. And a question must be coming, why path micro right push towards the end? Because most of the students will be following the daily targets and the MCQs that I will be posting on the Telegram group starting from July 7th. After the FMG exam is done, I will be starting off with your daily targets. So in case you're following the daily targets of path and micro, then anyway with me every day I give a target which takes approximately 30 to 40 minutes of your time. So if you follow that on a daily basis, anyway you will be done with path and micro with me on the Telegram group on a daily basis. In case you are not that sort of a person that you don't like to break your subject in parts and you want to finish it off in one go, then for you guys I've kept 3 days where you finish these off. For students who will wrap up these subjects with me in the daily targets only, then these 3 days become a bonus or a buffer day for you. Basically, whatever backlogs you have, quizzes that you missed, subjects that you couldn't complete, then these 3 days go ahead as your buffer days. Finally, as the new month starts on August 1st with all the palpitations and anxiety and the final countdown starting, I want you to give your last grand test, because beyond this, giving a grand test is going to add unnecessary anxiety in your life. So this becomes your last grand test. Same concept, early morning, wake up, give a GT, take a break of 1 hour, review the GT, and after that if you get any 2-3 hours more, then just catch up on your sleep again, because after this the next 9 days are going to be pretty rigorous, because the last 9 days become your final crash course that you're going to do. That could be LRRs and PYQs, that could be any other source of crash course that you have already attended earlier. So this is the basic outline. Let me just also tell you, this is a 36-day plan that I've made, but how should a regular day look like? So let's just assume you are trying to do, say, a single day of physiology. So what should your day look like? You should start with your rapid revision notes, because of course in a single day I'm sure you're not planning to do main videos. Along with that, you should be doing your PYQs and you should be doing all your bookmarked questions that you had kept. After this, my advice is that this much, after you're done with all of this, say by 9:30 p.m. or 10 p.m., let's assume that you start in the morning, early morning, and you're done by this with all of this, then you possibly should take out 2 hours in your day. Why? Because I will suggest that 40 to 45 minutes you can practice the path micro target with me, whatever I have told you to read. So that is getting done simultaneously. 40 to 45 minutes, I want all of you to give one custom module mixed bag. So one slot will be path micro targets, one slot will be the mixed bag. Why? Because you are doing this entire schedule in a subject wise manner. That doesn't mean that you do one subject and you forget the others. So now if you keep practicing, say 40 questions or 45 questions every day in a mixed bag, a mini GT for you right at the end of the day, you're in touch with your subjects on the daily basis. So my ideal day plan out for you will be, majority of your day you do whatever subject is done. Keep a deadline that okay, I have to finish it till 8:30 9 p.m. because after that 2 hours I'm going to one do path micro target. So my two subjects are getting on every day, they are done and I don't even have to pay much attention. And then along with that I'm doing one mini grand test mixed bag every day. That's just a piece of advice from my end. So now the thing is that before you start with this tomorrow, all your PDFs, your books, your apps, everything should be sorted. This timetable should be made by you, customized, and should be pinned up on your notice board or should be made as the wallpaper of your phone or your iPad. So this should, everything should be settled tonight. Tomorrow morning, no blurred vision. It should be crystal clear and you should get going. It is like a get set go moment that is come in your life. And of course, it might sound cliche to the others, but for students who are currently in this phase, this is something that will resonate with you, that good things take time. And I'm not denying that in your case it has taken way too much of time and it has tested your patience beyond limits. But trust me, something is good and something is better which is waiting for you at the other end, which you possibly cannot see right now. I can understand, but there is something good hidden in it which you will realize once you pass 11th of August. And don't give up hope till the very last moment, because this is something all of you have experienced very recently. You've seen that moment, you've lived that moment, and you know it's not over until it's over. So till the very last minute, you have to give a good fight. If you feel, what is this one last GT going to do? Or what are these last 30-35 days going to do in my preparation if I haven't done well all throughout the year? No, that is not the mindset that is going to help you get through this exam. You have to take every day as an added opportunity that has been given. And as they say, that you have to fight till the very last minute. And of course, no one can deny the fact, and you all have seen it with so many postponements, that it is just your efforts and then you have to leave it to the fact that it's God's plan. And some things are destined, and as they have been written and they have been destined, they shall happen. But what you can do and what is under your control is give 200%, and every effort that you can put into it, you have to. All the very best with your preparation. If you have any other queries regarding the strategy and timetable or just anything in general, put it in the comments below and I will revert. All the best, guys. Get going, study well, the last lap, and see you on the other side very, very soon. God bless you all.